the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
How's it going, Ron from the Boxing Voice? I'm here with Eddie Hearn.
Oh, it's good. I just did a Boxing Voice one out there.
Going to.
I just did. This is my second Boxing Voice interview of the day.
Always.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, all right. We're gonna have a little fun. All right.
Okay. Go on then. You got some questions.
We're gonna do some fantasy matchups.
Okay.
All right. Because I know you're a boxing guy, and I know that you
Yeah.
like to know about who could probably win in the world of boxing.
Okay.
If Bivol versus Roy Jones, if that happens.
Oh wow. Wow. Listen, Roy Jones is a legend. I know Bivol's our guy, but I'm gonna say a draw for that one. No, but Roy Jones is like one of the top all-time fighters. One of my favourite fighters of all time.
Callum Smith versus Joe Calzaghe. Throwing someone, you gotta pick something and somebody.
Well, I'm gonna pick my guy every time, Callum Smith.
All right. Why? But just
no, look, Calzaghe was. It's a great fight actually. Thinking about it, you have to be technically good enough to compete with Calzaghe because he was speed, timing, footwork, everything. Callum can actually do that, and he's a huge super middleweight, and he can punch. So again, it's very difficult these questions because I don't want to be disrespectful to Joe Calzaghe because he's a legend. But I have to pick my guy, obviously, Callum Smith.
Farmer versus Prince Nassim.
Oh my God, what another great fight. Well, I love Naz, but I'm just going to keep picking my guy.
Yeah,
so
I just want the breakdown.
Okay, the breakdown is it might not actually be the best fight of all time because they're both counter punchers and they're both waiting for you to make a mistake before they punish you.
Usyk versus Holyfield. Pretty common question that gets
that's like one of the great matchups of all time. I actually think Usyk at cruiserweight is virtually unbeatable. But again, Holyfield, a legend. But again, I pick my guy, Usyk, to beat him.
All right, so I'll pick one that's not your guy, make it a little more fun.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, James Toney versus Triple G.
Bloody hell. A prime James Toney.
Prime James Toney.
I'd probably go James Toney. Prime in shape.
Moving.
That's been a long time.
Shoulder rolling.
Yeah.
Nigel Benn, Danny Jacobs. I know you're gonna pick your guy, but
wow. I actually think Danny Jacobs is a bad start for Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn, against an aggressive fighter, is very difficult to beat. I mean, you saw that against Gerald McClellan in an unbelievable fight. I actually think Danny Jacobs is very, very smart. And when you saw Nigel Benn fight Michael Watson, who was another very, very smart middleweight back in the day, until Benn was doing well in the fight and then got stopped, just sort of soaked it up and then stopped him. And Danny Jacobs has similar fundamentals and a skill set to Michael Watson, so I have to go Danny Jacobs in that fight.
Demetrius Andrade and let's see, Eubank.
Oh, that's probably not a very good fight either, because Demetrius is at his best when he's fighting an aggressive fighter, and Eubank liked to strut around, and Eubank had an amazing chin. It's definitely a points fight. I think Andrade edges him out in a close points fight.
Obviously, you get this one all the time. Just break it down. Anthony Joshua, Lennox Lewis, idols become rivals.
Yeah. AJ by knockout. I mean, obviously, but Lennox was technically an excellent heavyweight. Fast hands, good feet, great power, decent speed. In fact, he does remind me quite a bit of AJ in the fundamentals. Something's different in the mindset, in my opinion, of the two fighters, which is AJ is more fearless than Lennox Lewis as a fighter. So I go for AJ by knockout over Lennox Lewis.
I would say AJ's better at.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but yeah. You're going to get me in trouble with all these questions.
No, okay, all right, Deontay Wilder, Vitali. All right, let's just move away from your guy.
Vitali.
Yeah, Vitali.
It's a bad matchup for Deontay Wilder.
Why is that?
Because Vitali has a great chin, and he's very awkward, and he had a great jab and straight shots, in my opinion, against Deontay Wilder. I think Vitali Klitschko by knockout. Vladimir is a much closer fight because Vladimir, whilst he had a good chin, I don't think he had as good a chin as Vitali. But both guys have dynamite in their fists, both Klitschko. So from an experience perspective, I don't know. It's that's a very tough one, but I do back Vitali to beat Deontay.
Rockman versus Wilder.
Blimey. I mean, anything could happen in that fight, you know. Anything could happen.
So, the winner of that by stoppage, we'd say?
I'll give Deontay the credit on that one.
Okay, okay.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.